Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Betting pundit and William Hill's inplay radio host is joining me now to discuss the continuing debate, Messi versus Ronaldo, and who we think deserves the king of the football title. This is our opinion, and in the end of the day, both players really deserve this title. Please feel free to let us know in the comment box below who you think deserves the title and why. Lee Phelps, thanks for joining us today.
No problem. Thanks for the easy one, by the way.
Yeah, I thought you'd like this one. So, yeah. Well, we're going to split this up here, as is done in your article posted on SportBook Review, and we'll break down the categories, and then we'll finally come up with who we think is the better player, starting with goals per game. So run us through this, Lee.
Yeah, I mean, I thought to myself, I know who I think is the better player, and I've got a personal opinion, but I wanted to look at it, not mathematically, but, look at it statistically and see who is the better player. And, Messi comes out on top in every single category for goals per game. The article lists them all. I won't list them all here. And every kind of, in the league, in the Cups, Champions League, in internationals, so have a look at the stats. But in every single category, Messi has scored more goals per game than Ronaldo. Ronaldo may have scored more goals in the Champions League, for instance, but he's played, more games. The same in international football. He's scored more goals internationally, but he's had 21 more caps than Messi. Messi's done it in a much shorter space of time. Now, that doesn't mean he will end up being, better than Ronaldo, but at the moment,
right now,
looking at the career so far, he is the better goal scorer.
Okay, so Lee's going with Messi here. Obviously, for more information, more stats, do check Lee's article posted on SportBook Review. Now, next we move on to honours, and both players have incredible records, starting with Ronaldo. Which are his key honours, would you say?
I mean, it's sensational, isn't it? Champions League, FA Cup, 3 Premier League titles with Manchester United, La Liga with Real Madrid, the Super Cup, you name it. He's won it at club level. Plus the personal, triumphs, the Ballon d'Or twice, the Golden Shoe Award as well. So, he's done everything. I mean, Messi's done the same. Mm-hmm. Messi had a spell with Barcelona. And there is a point here. Now, Messi wins this race. He's scooped 28 accolades, personal and club. Ronaldo's got 20. But Messi has been playing in arguably one of the top 3 football teams that we've ever seen at club level. Barcelona, between 2008 and 2012, were simply incredible. I mean, he won like 6 trophies in 2 separate seasons, including his own Ballon d'Or. He won the Ballon d'Or 4 seasons in succession. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just incredible, isn't it? So again, it has to go to Messi on this one, Natalie. Just in terms of the trophy haul, even if, maybe the English Premier League was a harder division to win the title in than La Liga was at the time, that's all true. But that doesn't. I can't use that to balance it out because Messi's in the team he's in. Ronaldo was in the teams he was in. So you have to go with the facts you've got at your disposal. So Messi, again, 28 trophies to 20 in terms of Ronaldo, and he's played in the World Cup final.
Okay, so Messi wins this title here, and in the end of the day, it is all down to stats. Now, we all know you can be a great player, but if you are prone to injury and have to sit half the season on the bench, that doesn't do too much for your team, no matter how good you are at scoring. So which out of both players has missed fewer games, would you say?
Yeah, Ronaldo, 42 games by my calculations. Like I'm willing to hold my hand up if any of these are wrong. 42 games he's missed. Messi missed 60. The stats that I've been researching. There's been a lot of argument about Ronaldo's knees maybe being a problem for him, but it doesn't look like it at the minute, does it? He scored 15 goals in the last 5 games for his club. Looks in sensational form. So Ronaldo wins this one for me, Natalie, and it's amazing how few games they both do miss, given the fact that people must try and kick them every match.
Okay, so this brings us to answer the question, Messi versus Ronaldo. Who gets your vote right now?
Well, I will give up. It seems like I'm really on Messi's side. Just a quick word. Ronaldo's better at heading the ball. He's better at free kicks. He's better at penalties. He's got more physicality. So there's a lot of things that he has got in his favour. Messi's better at teamwork as well, I think. I think he fits in better to a team, and his discipline's better in terms of red and yellow cards. It comes down to a personal choice as well as the stats. I go with Messi. Mm-hmm. Even before seeing the stats, I go with Messi. I love Messi's style of play. I love the way he can turn very quickly in a tight situation. I love his footwork, and I love the fact that he can burst away from players at a quick turn of pace. Ronaldo's sensational, and I'd never argue with anyone who said he was the best player in the world. personal preference, and based on those stats, especially the goals per game, it has to be Argentinian magician Lionel Messi for me, Natalie.
That's right, yeah. Well, it's again, it is a personal opinion, isn't it? But my question is, right now, obviously, Ronaldo is doing incredibly well. He's really on top of his form. If we were to do this exact video this time, but next year, do you think you'd still be with Messi?
Yeah, yeah, I probably would, because I don't think, I watched Messi play in the Champions League this week, and I watched him closely, and okay, just phenomenal. He's involved in everything. He has more assists than Ronaldo, which we didn't mention.
Yep.
I just prefer his style of play. Like I said, I don't dislike Ronaldo by any stretch. I think he's just phenomenal, brilliant player to watch. But I prefer the intricacy of Messi rather than the power and the pace of Ronaldo. So that's just my personal preference. I think Ronaldo is playing much better now. But I do think Messi will have longer in the game than Ronaldo as well. I think he'll last longer than Ronaldo will. I don't think there's smoke without fire with these injury concerns for Ronaldo. So I think Messi will end up still being on top of those goals per game stats when we come to the end of their careers. And I'd still go with him next year.
All right, so there you have it. Messi versus Ronaldo. Messi it is. Lee Phelps, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Natalie.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the SportsBook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.